I had a chance of talking to more than 100 people in the last 30 days because I had discovery call after the discovery call, and as I was recruiting people from our programs and helping people really transform their lives, get the results they want. And there is a strong pattern that I saw in every single call. There was one thing, one pattern which was common to every single individual. And of course that has been common to me as well. So I was really called to come and talk about it because this is so important. There was one thing, one trend, one pattern, one thing which was going on in every single conversation, every single dialogue or conversation or discovery call I had. And it's so profound to see that once we really understand it, everything around us changes. Otherwise, we are literally constantly going around in circles. So I want to share with you that pattern and also explain how it happened for me. And I will share with you not specific examples, of course, because I don't want to share specific examples because of data protection. But I would really share how it comes up so that it can help you understand what is stopping you from achieving your desires, what is stopping you from attracting what you want. And why is it that what you want, if what you want is already yours, then why can't you just attract it so easily? What is the block? What is the real deal, right? So when I talked to so many people, what I realized was that everybody was looking answers like why it's not working for me. I'm trying so hard. The main thing was financial abundance. Why I don't have the abundance I desire. I've been trying this. I've been doing this. I've been doing my affirmations. I've been trying for different strategies. I'm trying so many things and I'm still struggling. Things are not working. I have tried everything. I've watched every single video. I have read so many books. I've been on so many trainings. I have taken courses. I follow these people. I read books. I do so many things and still it doesn't work. Can you relate? I'm constantly struggling with unwanted thoughts. I'm struggling with unwanted patterns. I'm trying to find the answers. I'm working so hard and it's not working. What is wrong? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with life? And one of the patterns I saw was that deep down, things happen to us in our childhood or in any part of our life. Sometimes it wasn't even just childhood, it was any stage of their life. And that experience, that human experience, really had a huge impact on us, have a huge impact on how we see ourselves and how we see life. And it almost like it gets ingrained in our mind. And then for the upcoming events or for future, our mind tries to protect us from having that experience again. But we start to see ourselves as somebody who deserves that, who always tends to have that experience, right? For example, struggling with money, struggling with abundance. And despite the fact that outside there is no block, there is no lack of opportunities, there is nothing there, we cannot find the way. We're trying so hard. We're looking for the answers. We are addicted to gathering information, but we can't seem to find the way. And then what happens is that we go through that experience which defined and changed us, which changed our neurochemistry, which changed our mind, which changed our neural pathway because it had such a huge impact on us and how we see ourselves that our brain starts to work differently. And because of that, we end up attracting that experience over and over again. So we end up attracting not having enough money, not having enough opportunities, struggling over and over again. And then comes a point in our lives where we just become that experience, where we identify ourselves like that experience, where we say, this is who I am. I'm not good enough. I always struggle with money. Money doesn't come to me easily. I can't have enough money. I cannot live the life I want. Like we almost become one with that experience and we look at the world from that lens. It becomes a part of our DNA, the part of our being. And that's when we get to the point where it is so difficult to separate us from that experience, to say, listen, this was just your human experience. You are not that. And when people come to me talking about their problems, I can see that. And I help them see the difference, that you are unstoppable, you are incredible, you are perfect, you are divine. And that was a human experience, and how you are actually operating on that frequency and attracting and acting in a way that you're creating that experience over and over again, and it has become a part of who you are now, and you can't see beyond it anymore. But becoming a neutral person and understanding how it works, how our self-concept dictates all these things, and going through it and being an obsessed and almost like an enthusiast who loves, researching this, studying this, I can help them see that this is your human experience, and it's defining the way you see yourself to the point that you have literally become one with it, and you cannot separate yourself from that identity. And that's why you are attracting it over and over and over again. And despite trying everything, you're stuck and you relate. So that happened to me as well. That happened to me. When I wanted to start my business, I wanted to help other people. I wanted to change lives. I had a lot of gifts to share. But I never saw myself as financially abundant because I grew up in a very lack and limitation environment. We didn't have enough money. We had to really struggle. Sometimes I had to even borrow clothes from other people. I couldn't afford a lot of things. So I never saw myself as that abundant person who was worthy of love, who was worthy of abundance. So despite trying every single strategy under the planet, under the sun, I couldn't have that abundance in my life. And that's when I realized that it's not about what I'm doing. It's about who I am. It's about how do I see myself. So I really want to ask you and request you maybe at this point that when you have a human experience, or when you don't like something outside of you, or when somebody says something to you, or when you don't get enough views on social media, or when you don't get enough likes, or when people hurt your feelings, or when you were expecting to get that job, or you were expecting to get that client, or whatever it is, instead of trying to fight it, just go within and ask yourself, what in me, what belief in me, or what part of my self-concept is causing it? Because let me tell you this, after having so many calls, so many consultations, going through my own experience, going through so much learning and studying, but also talking to people all the time, working with my clients, seeing it every single time without an exception, literally without an exception, I can tell you, cause is always within you, your self-concept. And there is a law of cause and effect, that whatever effect you have, whatever circumstance that happens in your life, the cause is your self-image, the cause is your self-concept, the cause is how you see yourself. That is the only cause. And after going through this, I feel like I have almost gone to a different level of awareness now, where I see that every single thing around me is a reflection of how I see myself. And it's so profound because it gives me the power to change my life. I am the cause, so I can create my own effects. You are the cause, you can create your own effects. It is so powerful. It is so powerful. You have the power, you have the control. So instead of trying to fight the circumstances, instead of trying to put so much pressure on yourself, feeling bad, saying I'm trying, everything is not working, asking other people for the solution, just go within. Just go within. Change the way you see yourself. You don't have to change yourself. You are divine. You're created in the image of God, universe, whoever you believe in. Just need to change the way you see yourself. That is easy. That is effortless. So really emerging, rising up from your human experience and separating yourself from the problem you're in and realizing this is just my human experience. I am a spirit. I am divine. I can see myself above my human experience, and then realizing that I can change the way I see myself, and the whole world, the whole universe has to readjust to reflect how you see yourself, to give you a new reality, to give you a new 3D. And I would really end this with a beautiful thing what I read in Power of Awareness by Neville Goddard. He said that whatever you need is already here. You're not creating it. You're not trying to have it. You're not trying to make it happen. He says, rise in consciousness and unlock it. It wasn't his exact words, but that's my understanding, that it is already there. You just have to rise in consciousness to unlock it. It's really, when I read it, I almost thought like, when you go on internet and you see a form or something and you see that this part is grayed out and you need to unlock it. Maybe you need to pay more or you need to do something to unlock that part, but it's already there. You just need to unlock it. So whatever your desire is, it's already there. You need to rise in consciousness by changing the way you see yourself to unlock it. If you're looking for love, start loving yourself. If you're looking for abundance, start feeling abundant. Start feeling that you are born abundant. You were born rich. You always had a lot of money. You deserve a lot of money, and money is there. You are abundant. You are worthy of it. You can have whatever you want. You have the power within you, and see how thing unlocks around you and how your 3D shifts. It's gonna shift in so many unexpected ways that whatever strategies we try to use, whatever tactics we are trying to force, it's all beyond that, you know? It happens so naturally that you will be blown away that how you were trying so hard and it just happened, right? So who are you? That is my question to you. Who are you? That has got all the answers. You're trying to look everywhere, in all the books, in all the trainings, in all the videos. That missing piece of the puzzle is, who are you? Right? So stay with that question, sit with that question, and you will find all the answers.